Good morning once again, students. Our next topic for today is how to treat interest on capital in case of insufficient profit. In case of insufficient profit, how is interest on capital treated? Okay, so basically there are two cases. Okay, there are two cases. When the first case is if the question is silent about any interest okay, so the first case is when the question is silent about how to charge the interest on capital. Okay, and the second case is if the question says that interest is to be given even if the firm incurs a loss. Okay, so there are two cases. The first case is when the question is silent about any interest, how to charge the interest, about how to charge any interest. And the second case is if the question, if in the question it is given that if the firm, even if the firm is incurring a loss, the firm has to pay interest on capital. Okay, so these are the two cases. Now let's see how this works. Okay, so let's take the first case. If the question is silent about how to charge any interest, remember the remaining profit will be divided in capital ratio. Okay, whatever the profit is left, it will be divided in capital ratio. In this case, in the first case, the profit will be divided in capital ratio. Okay, but if the question says that even if the firm is incurring a loss, or they have to charge, they have to give the full interest. Okay, then full interest will be given. And our PL appropriation account will show a loss balance. Okay, so these are the solutions. Okay, now this is only the theoretical solution. I will do a sum also to show how these two works. Okay, so when the question is silent about any information that how to charge the interest, the profit will be divided in capital ratio. Okay, the insufficient profit will be divided in capital ratio among the partners. Okay, and if the question says that the interest is to be given to the firm, even if given by the firm, even if it is incurring a loss, then the F means whatever ratio it is divided, whatever percentage it is divided, the interest has to be paid, and the PL appropriation account will show a loss balance. Okay, now let's see how we will solve these. Okay, let's take a question. Okay, so the question, let it be like this: A and B partners, they share profits. Sorry, they have capital. Let's say 60,000 and 40,000. Okay, A and B are partners. They are having capitals of rupees 60,000 and 40,000. They share profits in the ratio 2:1. The profit for the firm, the interest on capital is given at 10% PA and the net profit is given as rupees 7,000. Okay, now how will we solve this? Okay, so let's first check. Let's just get a check here that what is the interest on A's capital. Interest on A's capital will be, if it is given in this person 60,000 into 10 by 100, that means it will be 6,000. And for B's capital it will be 40,000 into 10 by 100, that means it will be 4,000. So if we add this up, if we add this capital, we have to pay 10,000 as interest on capital, right? But what we have only 7,000 rupees in our hand. Okay, now how will we distribute this profit? If we take the first case, that the question is silent about how to charge the interest on capital, if the question is silent, it will be divided in this ratio. Okay, not in this ratio, it will be divided in the ratio 6:4 or 3:2. Understood? Okay. Now let's take it like this. So this 7,000 will be divided as 7,000 into 3 by 5 and 7,000 into 2 by 5. So 7,000 into 3 by 5, it will be around 4,200, and this will be 2,800. Clear? Okay. So now how will we prepare the profit and loss appropriation account? We will follow that rule only. Okay. Profit and loss appropriation account. So first we will transfer the net profit by net profit BD. The amount we have with us is 7,000. Okay, we don't have 10,000 so that we can divide it in this ratio, but we have how much? We have 7,000. So this 7,000 will be divided amongst the partners in their capital ratio, that is 3:2. Okay, so we have to pay interest on capital. So here we will have 2 interest on capital. A will get rupees 4,200 and B will get rupees 2,800. Okay, so this is how we will calculate this if the question says nothing about how to charge interest on capital. Okay, understood? Then we will take up the second case. Okay, let's take the same question and this time the firm will pay interest on capital even if it incurs a loss. Okay, so how will we prepare profit and loss appropriation account for this case? It is very easy again. Okay, first we will transfer our net profit. So net profit by net profit, 7,000 will come here. Okay, but interest on capital we have to pay, since it is mentioned here that even if the firm is incurring a loss, the interest on capital will be paid. The interest on capital will be paid to the partners, right? So even if the firm is incurring a loss, we have to pay the interest on capital. Interest on capital at 10% per annum. Okay, that means A will be getting 60,000 into 10 by 100, that means 6,000, and B will be getting 40,000 into 10 by 100, that will be 4,000. So here we will write 2 interest on capital, A, B. A will be getting 6,000, B will be getting 4,000, so the total here we have is 10,000. Now if we close it, we will get a bigger balance on the debit side. So here the total is 10,000, okay, and we will get a negative or a loss balance, okay. So this will be transferred by partners capital account. Always remember, whatever the result is in the profit and loss appropriation account, we will transfer that to the partners capital account. If it is a loss, we will get it on the credit side, we will get the balance on the credit side, and if it is a profit, we will get the balance on the debit side, okay. So this will be 3,000, and we will divide it in the ratio of profit sharing ratio, that is A's loss will be 2,000 and B's loss will be 1,000, okay. Thank you, that's it for today, and next class coming tomorrow, okay. We'll see you tomorrow.